Okay. Wow. Yes, it's been a while. But yeah, now I got some money through my stocks, and now I'm known as the starving arachnid. Guess since most of the time I do wake up having nothing to eat. But now we're actually able. Now we're going to actually start going through the story. Well, continuing on with the story. We've done our stuff, and we'll come back to the bazaar later. But for now, we need to get everything organized, and if you notice my plaque there, yeah, I made a little custom one. I'll be making one for each of the paths I'm going on. And if for people who may not recognize exactly what the plate is, it's Jack Frost from the Shin Megami Tensei series. It's one of the it's kind of a mascot for Atlas, so I've decided to use that one. And Atlas are the publisher of this game. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll actually show a little layer. Let me switch out, and now we're ready to actually go. Yeah, I don't even know how that last one's actually being operated. Dude, I'm pretty sure he can't see where he's going. But maybe, hey. And during this escort mission, you can talk to the guy in the back to get refueled. But usually it doesn't work for me for some odd reason. I don't know why. But it doesn't really matter because I won't be running out of gas anytime soon. And now we're in the Sabia Desert.
It's just the Sabia Desert from here on out. It's pretty vast. You shouldn't just wander around blindly. Stay close if at all possible. If you get too far out, I'll shoot flares so you can find us. Be as careful as possible. If you run low on gas, talk to the man in the rear trotmobile. Thieves have become very aggressive lately. I believe they're called the Desert Hornets. Wherever they are, we need your protection to get through.
I will be doing just that, and I'll be walking on ahead. Don't worry, I mean, it's not like you can lose them. As I said, he'll be throwing up a flare. And actually, you don't even have to get that far away from him before you start doing it. I would say I'm usually waiting for him to come around because when the Desert Hornets show up, they have the tendency of showing up exactly on the exact opposite side of where you're standing of the escort. No, I guess it's set up that way, just to annoy you just that much more. And through the Sabia Desert, there's no real danger out here except the Desert Hornets, and they're easily enough to defeat it. You can defeat them easily enough. They'll upgrade later on, but for right now, they're pretty easy to take care of. And you really can't get lost in here due to the fact that, well, you have a map. And you see, I can kind of see them. And our next destination is actually
the Desert Hornets are coming.
Oh, well, let's see. I gotta wait for a couple moments before they show up on my radar. There. Wait. Yeah, there they are. There they are. And you pretty much just gun for the red one because that's the proverbial leader. And all the rest of them will go away once that happens. But if you want to get a little extra cash, you can probably kill the main ones that are near them off. But I suggest just take out the leader because you're going to get more money by protecting the caravan than taking out the Desert Hornets. But if you look out like me and able to get like 3 of them at the same time, you also have this evening gas, so you don't have to really worry about that. And our next destination is right up here. We just have to wait for them to show up, but... Now, the game does say spider legs are really good for this terrain, but pretty much nearly... Oh, thanks for the flare. But pretty much any of them are good. I think the only ones that aren't too good on this terrain are wheeled ones, like the caterpillar legs, which are tank treads, or the ones that are literally wheels. Those are the ones I can think of that are not actually good here. But I'll still show them off, so don't worry about that.
We'll make camp here. We roll out in the morning, so everybody meet back then.
Okay, this oasis isn't that big. I think you can literally yell at anyone who sticks behind. Really? You know, it's a popular place for desert travelers, yet there's not too many people here. Now, of course, before we do anything else, we gotta go around here and talk to a person. Now, this one isn't completely necessary, but we're also here to gather a piece of clothing as well. And guess Kylie doesn't want to be with me. Okay, fine. And this little hut right here. This also is another opening to a side quest. It's a one that's going to take us throughout the entire game. I will be doing it, of course, since it is a side quest. This is the 7 Sages side quest. And he's talking about how his other brothers are around the rest of this place. Of course, since I just named the side quest, you know there's at least 6 other people hanging around. And he heals us and refills us for free. Can't beat that. But right here, we'll also see a fallen tree, and we'll take some of the leaves. And we get the palm leaves shorts. Well, bathing suit. And the reason why they have this here is because you're going to need a bathing suit to actually progress with the story. So either you buy them from there or you get them here. And it really doesn't matter what you tell this kid. It doesn't really affect anything in the story. But just have a little fun. And you can always just tell him something different a minute later, so it doesn't really matter. Now, of course, obviously, you with a... Well, the store... I'm sorry. The title that you get, as I said, is based off what you've done pretty much in that day. Generally, is what kind of... What you're wearing and what... Let's look... Yeah, let's... Like Kai's wearing it, as you see, the desert gear. There's still one more piece of desert gear that she doesn't have yet, but we'll be getting that soon. And what you've done or condition you're in. So let's put on our bathing suits. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Let's put this sombrero on. Well, the straw hat, I'm sorry. And yeah. Whoa, I'm not a real cowboy. I don't want to keep my boots on this time. So let's take those off as well. And the gloves, because we... Don't worry, that actually don't affect anything if you actually do get in the water. And, oh, Connie brought hers as well. How convenient. There's a nice little booth for you people. Yeah, hey. You don't have a gift to give you yet, but we'll find something to give you a little bit later. And I kinda don't, I'm not really feeling the whole Hawaiian thing, so I'm gonna go to the regular denim shorts. Denim trunks, whatever. And let's go for a swim. And no, I'm not taking my goggles or my necklace off. That's just how I roll. One, because goggles are kind of useful. So right now we get to swim around the water. You really don't have to do anything here, but there is an item we're going to get. And you may have saw this when we first walked over here, if you were looking in the lake, but you probably weren't. But if you go around here, and as you can see right ahead of us, there is a treasure chest. That's right, Volume 4. Now, depending on how long you actually stay in the water, you actually get another title, Swimmer. So, next time you go to sleep and wake up, you'll get a swimming title. Now, I don't show that I actually get this one, but I ended up getting one I thought was kind of humorous called the Ethnic Swimmer, but we won't be getting that. So, let's get out of the water to progress the plot. Okay, how long does it take you to actually get out of a place like that? Apparently 5 hours. Okay, more like 3, but still. Let's put our clothes on. Yes, it would be kind of entertaining to actually be wearing our shorts during cutscene, I know. But I at least had to have some kind of dignity here, right? Let's put on, let's eat first, because I really don't feel like walking slow doing stuff. Oh, well. No, I still have nothing to give you right now. Well, yeah. I do have this donut. And let's see. Moon's looking pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to every bit of dialogue that's in here. I won't be able to show all of it off. As you can see, I was not going to show all those off.
Can't sleep either, huh? The group is probably mad at me. We have a concert coming up, and I just took off without warning. But if we can make it to Happy Garland tomorrow, I think it'll be okay. Hey, I was thinking, could I maybe ask you questions about yourself? It might jog your memory.
Sure, ask me anything.
Well, okay. What kind of food do you like?
I like fishes because they're so delicious. Well, raw fish anyway.
What? You eat it raw? You must be from a completely different country or something.
I like to relax with a good drink. I can't get enough hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa is probably popular in most places, huh? Otherwise, we could have tried tying it in with your memory somehow.
Just leave me alone.
Oh, okay. So, did that help you remember anything?
I remembered food I like.
Maybe if I ask you something else.
Okay, go ahead.
How about... That's the pendant. I know I've seen it before. That's the one Mallow used to wear. Where'd you get that?
A friend gave it to me, I think.
Maybe it was Mallow.
I want to know more about you.
Huh? Okay, what would you like to know?
Why is music important to you?
That's a tough one. To me, music means... I don't really know how to explain it, but I do know that it's important.
Of course, that's who I am. I'm Mallow.
What? You mean you're really Mallow? I guess You did lose your memory. That's the pendant. I know I've seen it before. That's the one Mallow used to wear. Where'd you get that?
Don't know. I never really gave it much thought.
I see.
Mallow.
He's the son of a well-known doctor. You could say he was a friend of ours. He picked on Dandelion and Chicory a lot, though.
Who's Chicory?
Chicory is... he's a friend.
Who's Dandelion?
Chicory's older brother. He also used to lead the Garland Globetrotters. Now he owns an instrument workshop near Happy Garland. I heard that Mallow went to study abroad. Nobody's heard from him since. Let's not talk about that. Hey, did you get a chance to practice that song I gave you? You play and I'll sing, okay? It'll be fun.
When you're sad and blue, look into the blue sky, and your blueness might be soaked into the sky. When you feel like nobody, just look at the stars and remember they are twinkling for you. In your eyes I see a pond of trouble. You've been hiding from us all the time, but you can't keep it all in forever. Can't you see we are all right here for you? Now let me tell you one thing. We are all right here for you and only you. We will always sing for you. So why not sing along with us? Let go of all your troubles. Be free of your mind and let it go. It's funny how things turn around just by singing out loud.
That was perfect. You'd fit right in with the Garland Globetrotters, you know? It's getting late. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I should have warned you first about the musical interlude. Ooh, like this song though. But of course, it means something bad.
What the?
If you want the girl back, she'll be at our stronghold.
Oh no! What do we do? What do we do? Those thieves are terrifying. Are you actually going after her?
I eat thieves for breakfast. Of course I'm going.
Ooh, how incredibly brave! I'll show you the way. I've done business at their hideout before.
It'll be scary, but a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Now. Don't talk like that, okay? I'm terrified of them, but I can show you the way. I've done business at the Rider before. Why don't we sneak in and rescue her like heroes?
There's no chance in hell I'm going anywhere near there.
But what about Connie? Here, I can show you the way to where she's being held. I've done business at the hideout before. We have to rescue her. Aren't you a good friend of ours?
Okay, if it means that much to you, we'll go.
Okay, just keep quiet and follow me.